Hello everyone, welcome to our last week of class. It's amazing that we've gotten this far together. So in this particular last week of class, we have to really be careful that this is a short week and the due dates for everything have changed. So we really have to pay attention to this, okay? So in part one, we are going to be covering chapters 21 and 27. Chapter 21 is on respondent conditioning. You may have heard of this in your previous educational classes called classical conditioning. So I really want you to focus on how this learning process of respondent conditioning can be the base for phobias, for fears. Chapter 27 is on rule-governed behavior, on maintenance, right? Maintaining behavioral change. And one of my favorite things to talk about, a behavioral trap. Now for part one, when we're talking about chapters 21 and 27, we only have a discussion due. Now listen, the due dates for the discussions have changed. Your response to the discussion questions are due on Wednesday, the 7th of August at 11:55 p.m. Wednesday. The two replies to classmates are due by Friday, the 9th at 11:55. So that is new. Chapter 28, which is part two, we're going to be discussing transfer, right? How we transfer what a client has learned through the treatment process to the world outside of treatment. So very important for us to think about transfer at the beginning of treatment, not just at the end, and how we're going to be working with our clients in that way. There's a discussion for part two. Remember, the discussion response is due Wednesday, 8/7, and the replies to classmates due Friday, 8/9, right? Now, we also have our last week of our individual treatment project. This is called the follow-up week, okay? That's going to be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, okay? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Keep doing your data, and you're going to submit a behavioral episode sheet and a weekly journal for those 3 days, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Now that is due on Wednesday the 7th at 11:55, okay? So your weekly journal and your behavioral episode is shortened to only 3 days, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and they are due to be submitted on that Wednesday. Now, when you look at your individual treatment project, when you're creating it, you will see there's a section of grading just for your weekly journals and your behavioral episode sheets. Now remember, you're submitting them weekly, so those have already been graded, so that section has already been taken care of. You do not need to resubmit those, okay? Now our final exam is due Friday the 9th at 11:55 p.m. So there's already an essay study guide provided for you for this week. And make sure that you take the time to complete this. It will be revealed on Tuesday. It'll be revealed on Tuesday. And then take your time and work yourself through that. But it is due Friday the 9th. Lastly, your individual treatment project is due Saturday the 10th. Okay? So you need to submit that. Now, one of the things that's been a challenge in the past in submitting our individual treatment project is getting that graph drawn and submitted. So oftentimes Moodle will not allow you to submit 2 things at one time. So I've made a separate Dropbox just for your graph. Now you can take a picture of it and upload the picture. You can scan the piece of paper that you've drawn your graph on, whatever you would like to do, but that is where your Dropbox is going to be for the graph. So again, it's really important that you think about the due dates. They've all changed for this week, and be on time, because we're ending this class and I'm not taking anything late because the class has ended on the 10th. So like the 10th at midnight, our class is over. So it's really important for you to make sure you get these submitted on time and correctly. So as always, if you have any questions or needs, make sure you get a hold of me. And I'm so excited to be with you as we end this class together.